갑자기 잠을 자고 싶어요. Hello, 안녕하세요. I'm Shandorage. Welcome to Cinemarea, where we only talk about South Korean movies and dramas. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who thinks of the Beatles when the term Golden Slumber comes up. In case you don't know, Golden Slumbers is a song off of the Abbey Road album. I love the album, love the song, love the Beatles. Let's talk about the 2018 action flick Golden Slumber, or Golden Slumber. The movie stars Kang Dong-won, who recently starred in Peninsula, which was a pile of shit. Kim Eui-sung, who's a fantastic actor and doesn't play a villain this time, which is great. Yoo Jae-myung, who was fantastic in Itaewon Class and in the first season of Stranger. There's some amazing talent here. I just wish they were in a better movie. Golden Slumber is about a delivery man who is as casual as can be. He helps everyone he can, he gets a Model Citizen Award for saving someone, he's truly a good guy. And a total pushover. One day an old friend of his visits him, tells him some weird things, and then a presidential candidate and his crew blows up right in front of his eyes. His friend gets shot and it's all blamed on him, so he has to run in order to figure out what is actually going on. The movie is based on a Japanese novel, and as far as I know there's a Japanese version of the film. I haven't seen it, but from what I heard, the Korean movie is pretty different to the Japanese one. Since I haven't seen the original, I can't compare the two, but another Korean movie came to mind while watching this, the 2013 action movie Running Man. Both movies deal with an innocent man being framed. Both protagonists run a lot. Both of them are victims of a higher conspiracy. It's just that Running Man is awesome, while Golden Slumber, well, okay, even though I don't think that this is a great movie, it's not without its values. The Beatles reference is no coincidence, the song is actually featured in the movie. It must have cost a fortune, but there are cover versions of the song too. As it turns out, the main character had a band back in the day and they were called Golden Slumber. The band members are actually quite important in this movie. But anyway, everything involving the Beatles is a good thing, so that's one I guess. But there's more. Even though I wouldn't call Golden Slumber a dark movie at all, the picture it paints is really dark. The movie deals with how people in power and the media manipulate our everyday lives, how they make us believe what they want us to believe, how they can turn the image of a certain person from positive to negative in a split second, all of that. And I think it's a very important issue, and I would encourage everybody to turn off their TVs and never turn them back on. Like, ever. It's bad for you. And even though I thought that Kang Dong-won's character was seriously lacking in the first half, and I didn't like him being a pushover at all, later he reveals his life philosophy, which puts his character into a completely different perspective. For a long time he comes across as overly naive, way too nice to others, an idiot even. But there's a great scene where he says that he is very much aware how shitty this world is, but still it is important to treat other people well and to care for others. And again, I think this is very important, especially nowadays. These kind of things give a little more depth to this otherwise skin-deep movie, and I really appreciated that. I was also happy to see Kim Eui-sung not playing a villain this time. Moreover, he's kind of a badass here. That was a surprise. But he was great, with what he had. And that's one of the problems of this film. The first hour of Golden Slumber is lightning fast. Everything happens in a split second. If you like fast-paced movies, give this one a try. The problem is that there's no time to flesh out characters, to establish human relationships, to make us care about anyone in this movie. And that makes the action scenes uninteresting, the emotional moments emotionless and shallow, and so on. The potential is there, all the ingredients are there, but it just never really gets realized. And that's a problem when you've got an actor like Yoo Jae-myung, but also Kang Dong-won and Kim Eui-sung, who are capable of so much more given the right script and the right direction. And that's not to say that Golden Slumber isn't a competently made movie, it's just painfully average. And the ending is terrible. I don't know when did I see such a disappointing ending to an action movie. It's almost like nothing gets resolved. And the last scene is almost like a dreamlike sequence, and it really doesn't work. I mean, how hard it is to end an action movie. Good guy wins, bad guys lose. Is that so hard? So Golden Slumber has its values, definitely. It has a great cast, it has a great theme song. The message that it communicates is important and relevant, but the movie itself is average surface-level stuff with shallow characters and a cliched plot, and a terrible ending. I'm gonna give Golden Slumber 62%. If you name your movie after a Beatles classic, you gotta do better than that. 자, 여러분, 오늘은 여기까지만 해요. 영상 봐주셔서 감사합니다. 이 영상 좋아하면 구독해주세요. See you very soon. 다음 시간에 만나요. 안녕히 주무세요. Bye!